In here doing another review, this time on a Netflix exclusive, The Hollow, or a Netflix original, not exclusive, sorry, but Netflix original, The Hollow. It's about these kids right here, these three kids, and as you can see, you're already seeing one trope. Oh, two boys and one girl. What could that lead up to? Surprisingly, nothing. There is a little bit of that trope in there, a little bit of jealousy and stuff. And at the end, the girl does kiss the boy that doesn't necessarily like her, and the other boy likes her, you know? As you can see, you can't really see, but as you can see when I zoom in, there's the girl. The girl's on this side, the boy's in the middle that she kissed, and then this boy likes her on the other side. And he never finds out that they kiss, by the way. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty funny, or cool actually, because I've just seen that trope so many times. It's kind of run down and boring by now. So basically, we start off in this world. It's like a video game world, I guess, because it's like a video game world. And to be honest, I did not see that coming, even though there's a lot of things in this that you'll see coming. So let me talk about all the things, all the bad stuff about this show. First off, the things that you can see coming. The first thing is you can see a conflict between the boys because there's going to be a love triangle. Luckily, that only happened slightly and there wasn't too much of a conflict at all. So I was very surprised. I was happily surprised with that. Secondly, you see that there's going to be an evil support, like there's going to be a force against them. And you think that it's probably not only going to be the world, it's probably going to be another team of kids or something like that. And you can see that coming. Thirdly, the characters can't die, no matter how dangerous of spots they're putting in. Fourth, the guy without a superpower finds out that he has a superpower by the end, even though it's kind of lame, to be honest. I thought he had like electrical powers, or maybe like he could control fire and electricity, but he can only control like fire. By the end, they had a electric dragon. At first, it was a fire dragon, then it was electric, and I thought like, oh, he's gonna get hit with that dragon's electrical bolt, and he's gonna realize that he has electrical powers as well as fire powers, and it'd be really cool. But it never happened, and it's really sad. It's just like, oh, he just has fire powers. I guess that's okay. And the evil team manipulates. Basically, they manipulate this guy, basically, the guy on the side, not the middle guy, the guy on the other side. They manipulate him pretty easily because there's a girl there that he likes as well, even though he likes the other girl as well. But that relationship kind of just ends at a certain point. He doesn't like you can still see that he likes her and there's some sort of chemistry there between them. But he doesn't actually say it or anything like that. But then again, when he meets this other girl, he totally falls in love with her, so it's kind of weird. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's a fairly good plot, I guess, but fairly average at the same time. Fairly average, and you can tell what's gonna happen. Like the characters in a room at first, they have to escape. You can tell they're gonna figure out an escape. The characters are in a minotaur place, they escape. The characters are in a desert, they escape. You know, it's just oh, I can totally tell what's gonna happen. Like none of these characters are gonna die because this is like a PG-7 movie, so 7 and up. So nothing really impactful would actually happen. To be honest, I thought this middle guy right here with the white shirt, I'll call him K. I forgot his name, but I'll just call him K because that's one of his names, I guess. But yeah, let's just call him K. So, to be honest, K was my favorite character, although he was the comedy relief, and the other guy was the strong guy. And I will admit that K is a little bit of an asshole because he abandoned them several times, but at the end he kind of redeemed himself. So that's okay. But yeah, he's my favorite character, personally. I always feel bad for the guy that's always getting made fun of and stuff, you know. I feel them, man. I feel them, because I was in your shoes. People didn't make fun of me to my face, but, you know, I can feel your pain, man. So yeah, here's my favorite character, and he turned out to have like the firepower, and it kind of sucked because I was hoping for a better power, like immortality or something like that. That'd be cool. But yeah, it's like very average, and like you can tell what's gonna happen and stuff like that. But it's okay, and by the end you realize it's a video game, or you realize it halfway through that it's a video game, and then you realize like, oh, this video game is gonna like glitch or something like that. You can just tell that, but I guess that's part of the game itself. And by the end, they get out of the game, and they win the prize. And the evil team, for some reason, the evil girl has a glint in her eye or a shimmer in her eye or something like that. It's like a digital glitch in her eye. Does that mean that she has superpowers in real life, or does that mean the game affected her or something like that? And I don't see how they would make a season 2 of this, because this is season 1. I guess they could make a season 2 by going like, oh well, it's just gonna be like different game, same characters, or maybe different characters, same game, or different game with different characters, or maybe the game made people have superpowers in real life. I don't know. It's okay. I'd probably watch a season 2 if there was one, depending, to be honest, because it was kind of a lackluster ending. It's kind of just like, ew, that kind of sucked. Like, I could totally tell that was going to happen at the end, so that kind of sucked. And it was just okay. If I were to rate it 1 to 5, or 1 to 10, sorry, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, 5 being just average, I'm going to rate this a 5.8. Because it doesn't deserve a 6. It's definitely not like, it's like above average slightly. Slightly above average. It does not deserve a 6, in my opinion, sadly, because it's very predictable and just a run-of-the-mill story. The only thing I give it props on is not having the stupid love triangle thing where it's just like, oh my god, I've seen this 1,000 times before, the love triangle. The girl likes that guy, but that guy likes the girl. And chaos ensues, shenanigans ensue. Very stupid. Very... well, like a very used trope. In some stories it's used well, but in most stories it's just like, why? Why? Why do you need a love triangle? But yeah, it was okay. It was an okay movie, or show, sorry. It was okay. It was an okay show. Would I suggest watching it? Maybe if you have some time to kill. If you don't, just skip it. It's really not that big of a deal. Just skip it, I guess. The animation on it and stuff was okay. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. It was okay. It was like middle of the road, just like the show itself, pretty much. And the story, middle of the road, as I already said. The last part, you could totally tell that was going to happen. It was very predictable. But yeah, it was okay, and it was just okay. That's all I can say. It's just okay. Alright, that's the end of this review. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. As always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.
Hey guys, it's me. I'm just here to say at the end